Apple TV Plus is free this weekend, January 4th and 5th, and here's a couple of my recommendations on things you should check out if you're going to indulge in it. Starting off strong with Shrinking. They just finished season 2, so you can binge watch both seasons. It is one of my absolute favorite shows. Jason Segel, Harrison Ford, Jessica Williams. The writing in this show is unbelievable. It is about therapists and their personal relationships to each other, to their family, to their neighborhood. It is so funny at times, and it is absolutely so heart-wrenching. This scene, once you see it in context, is so devastating. Harrison Ford in season 2, which just wrapped, gives one of the most insanely funny but insanely devastating performances, and the switch from moment to moment is so extreme in some of them. Presumed Innocent was one of my favorite series of 2024. It's Jake Gyllenhaal and Bill Camp and Peter Sarsgaard. Jake Gyllenhaal is a lawyer. It is a remake of a movie that is an adaptation of a book, but the end of the series is different than the book or the movie. And like, who doesn't want to watch Jake Gyllenhaal be a little freak? Because that is what he is arguably best at. Silo is one of the best sci-fi shows on television right now. Rebecca Ferguson is unbelievable as the main character, Juliet. It is post-apocalyptic, takes place in silos that are under the ground. There is class problems. There's issues with sheriffs and cops and a corrupt government. And season 2 is about to wrap up. I don't think you're going to get the whole season, but season 1 and what's out of season 2 are so worth the watch. This show was kind of controversial. I loved Lessons in Chemistry, starring Brie Larson, as this scientist who is trying to find her place in the world as a woman while also being a mother, and it's about grief and loss. It is based on a book. I have not read the book, but I've heard the show is better. If you like World War II and airplane dogfights and insane chemistry between characters, Masters of the Air is phenomenal. It is like I said, a World War II series about the Bloody 100th, which was one of the most devastated divisions of the American Air Force during World War II because they took a lot of casualties. It's Austin Butler and Callum Turner and Barry Keoghan. Ncuti Gatwa is in it at one point. If you have not watched Killers of the Flower Moon, go watch that. That movie is so worth the watch. If you want more Lily Gladstone, but with an indigenous touch, because she is indigenous, Fancy Dance, I thought was great. It is about